His was not a loyalty to abstractions, it was a loyalty to living human beings. Gandhiji's loyalty was towards living human beings. It was for practical and realistic reasons. It was not for some abstractions, something that was impractical or unrealistic. In everything Gandhi did, moreover, he tried to mold a new free Indian who could stand on his own feet and thus make India free. Whatever Gandhi did, it was to make the people self reliant, self dependent. He tried to take off the fear from the minds of the sharecroppers in Champaran. In other words, he tried to make them self reliant, self dependent, free from fear. Early in the Champaran action, Charles Frere Andrews, the English pacifist who had become a devoted follower of the Mahatma, came to bid Gandhi farewell before going to a tour of duty to the Fiji Islands. Now, early in the Champaran action, when Champaran action was taking place, it was going on, the problem was going on, there was a person, Charles Frere Andrews. He was an English pacifist. Pacifist, a person who likes peace, who is an advocate of peace. He was a devoted follower of Mahatma Gandhi. He came to wish Gandhi farewell before going to a tour of duty to the Fiji Islands. Gandhi's lawyer friends thought it would be a good idea for Andrews to stay in Champaran and help them. The lawyer friends, they thought that if Andrews stayed there, he could speak for their cause. He could speak for the cause of the Champaran sharecroppers because he was a white person. Andrews was willing if Gandhi agreed. Andrews also was willing to do that. He was willing to stand by them if Gandhiji agreed. But Gandhi was vehemently opposed. But Gandhiji strongly opposed this. He said, "You think that in this unequal fight, it would be helpful if we have an Englishman on our side? This shows the weakness of your heart." So, Gandhiji here said that you're trying to take the help of an Englishman because you think the fight is between unequal people. So, this will show your weakness, your lack of confidence in yourself, your lack of confidence in your purpose also. The cause is just and you must rely upon yourself to win the battle. So what he said, that your cause is just, you know that you are right. And you must depend on yourself to win the battle, not take the help of a white man just because he is white. You should not seek a prop in Mr. Andrews because he happens to be an Englishman. So he said that you should not take the support of an Englishman just because you have to fight the Englishman. He had read our minds correctly, Rajendra Prasad comments, and we had no reply. Gandhi in this way taught us a lesson of self-reliance. So Rajendra Prasad also, he commented that it was as if he could read our minds. When we said that we can take the help of Andrews, it was just because he was an Englishman. That is why we were trying to keep him on a side. But Gandhiji, he said that if you keep an Englishman with you, you think that you can win the battle by keeping an Englishman on your side. You are mistaken. You are only showing your lack of confidence, your weakness. And so now the lawyers did not have any reply. This way, Gandhiji even taught them a lesson of self-reliance, self-dependence. Self-reliance, Indian independence, and help to sharecroppers were all bound together. Like this, a lesson of self-reliance, Indian independence, civil disobedience began during this Champaran issue only. And Gandhiji also, it was the first time he got the opportunity also. The Britishers gave him. He clearly mentioned that the Britishers were foreigners and they will have to leave India, and help to sharecroppers. And sharecroppers were also helped. The injustice that was being meted out to them was removed, were all bound together, all were intertwined, entangled. They were all together.